Hi Year 3, I hope you're all well. It's Miss Hare here with this week's maths video. Now this week's maths video is a little bit different to normal because next week is your summer holiday. So this video is going to be full of lots of different ideas, activities and games that you can do across the summer holiday to keep practicing all those wonderful maths skills. Let's get started. Here I've got a selection of items out of my cupboard. Now you can have a look in your cupboard, make sure you ask your adults permission, and to have a look at the different weight and measurements of all the different ingredients. So here I've got some chopped tomatoes and there's 230 grams in that container. Now that one's been measured in grams. Let's have a look at this one, the soy sauce. If I look at this one, it tells me that I've got 150 millilitres. Now, what's the difference between grams and millilitres? You can work that one out. This one, my lasagna sheets, has got 500 grams. When you've had a look at all the different ingredients, maybe you could find out what half of it would be, or if you could double the packet. I've also got tomato ketchup falling over here. This one's measured in millilitres and grams. Remember to think about that difference. Why has it got both? Okay, does it mean that there's more grams than millilitres? Have a little think. You could then also use some scales if you were baking or cooking to measure out your ingredients. That's a good way to practice your number skills too. Using your food items, you could also practice your knowledge on money. Now you could practice adding money together. You could practice giving change. I've just set up here a few different items from my house, food and non-food, and I've just put some prices on them. Now I could practice buying different combinations of items and see how much it would cost. I could practice adding some together and then paying with the money and seeing how much change I would need. Now you could do this at home, set up your own little shop, or when you go shopping with your adult, you could try and add a couple of things that they put maybe into the trolley. It's a great way to practice your money.
Another way you can practice your times tables is by using a hopscotch. Now you could use this at your local park, or you could draw your own in your garden using chalk. Every time I land on a different number, I'm going to count up in my 3 times table. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24, 27, 30. I could even try going backwards or with a different times table. Have a go. You can practice your knowledge on time by timing how long it takes you to do a certain activity. Make sure you estimate how long it's going to take first. I'm going to bounce and catch the ball 20 times and I estimate it's going to take me 30 seconds. Let's see how long it takes me.
Go.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20.
17:21.
Woo! So I beat my time. Have a go at any activity, estimating the time and then timing. Off you go. Now where we're going to practice our shape and line knowledge is we're going to go on a walk. You could go around your house, around the local park, around any area that you can and see what 2D, 3D shapes you can see and also any types of lines. Now remember to talk about the different properties and why you know that it's those shapes or lines. Let's have a go. Miss Cole, I can see 2 parallel lines. These red ones here are parallel and I know that because no matter how far they go, they will never ever touch.
Miss Hare, I can see that the top of the wall is a horizontal line. It's similar to the horizon going across from east to west or west to east. I spotted a vertical line. It's going from north to south or south to north.
Miss Cole, I've spotted a perpendicular line. Now that's when 2 different lines meet at a right angle. I can also see a 2D shape, a square. Now I know it's a square because it's got 4 equal sides. I've spotted a cylinder here, a 3D shape. Now I know it's a cylinder because it's got 3 faces. 2 of the faces are circles and 1 is a curved face.
Miss Hare, I found a circle. Okay, for our next place value game, you will need a dice and someone to play with. You need to roll your dice and it's landed on a 4. You then need to decide where you're going to place your 4. Are you going to put it in a hundreds, tens or 1 column? You need to think carefully. I'm challenging you, Miss Hare, to make the largest number possible. So you need to decide where you're going to put the 4.
Okay.
I'm going to do it too. Oh, I put mine in the 10s as well.
Ooh,
Let's roll the dice again. 6. Remember, we're making the largest number possible from our dice. Let's have a go. Last one. 4 again. Miss Hare, did you make the largest number possible? What did you make?
I made 446.
Bad luck, Miss Hare. I made 644 because I put my 6 in the hundreds. It means I have more hundreds than you. So in this game, I've won this round. You can change the round. We could make the lowest number. We could make the number closest to 200 or 300 or any number you choose. See how you get on with a friend. Off you go.
Another game to practice your number skills could be if you're out on a walk, you could have a look at the different house numbers, see which ones you can see, have a look how many hundreds, how many tens, how many ones is in that number, and practice lots of different number skills. You could look maybe if you're at the park or you've gone to a day out at a museum or something, you might see numbers on signs. See if you can find the largest number, the smallest number, what number would you get if you halved that number, what if you found, if you doubled it, if you times it by 3. Just look for numbers everywhere you go and see what different activities you can do. A game that you could play while you're in the car on an adventure, you could play this on your own or you could play it with other family members in your car. Now what you could do is choose a colour each. So for example, I could choose red, and then any red cars that I see driving past, I have to count them. Okay, I could do it for a certain time, I could do it for the whole journey, whatever I want. And then when you get home or you get to your destination, you could have a look at that number. So if I counted 34 red cars, I could practice writing the number 34, looking at the place value information. I could find 10 more or 10 less or 100 more, 100 less. I could also compare my number if I was playing with a family member or somebody else in the car. I could compare who had more, who had less, what is the difference between our two numbers. There are loads of different things that you could do with the number of cars you count. Have a go at that one. Now for the results from last week's Math Shed and TT Rockstars. In 3C, John P was first. 3H, we've got Erin. 3P, Alfie. 3B, Noah. And Isabel was in second place in 3B. Noah was in first place in the whole school, closely followed by Isabel in second. And Erin was fourth in the whole school. Down to the bottom, we've got TT Rockstars. Tyler W in 3P has got the most coins. He's been on there nearly every week, I think. Well done, Tyler. And in 3B, Louis has got the most improved speed. So well done for that one. There was just a few ideas, games and activities that you can do to keep practicing all your math skills. Now you can find the maths pretty much everywhere and in everything you do. So I hope you enjoy finding the maths this week and across the summer holidays to keep practicing those skills. Have fun!